Okay, so I loaded some previous game states just before fights to check how I would do on other difficulties, and the thing is that, like I said, this is the first time I'm playing this game. I didn't play, well, I haven't played Kingmaker, but maybe I will. Um, so the first Pathfinder game, and well, I'm not looking up any builds or online or anything like that, so they are not optimal. So on unfair it was fairly difficult. However, on hard it was possible, and I'm never using my best skills when I'm on core. I'm never using my best skills. So I've decided that I'm gonna change the difficulty to hard, and we'll see how it goes. So with that in mind, I've already saved the game here, saying hard difficulty. So I'm gonna try this party now. Yeah, this is fine. Right. So now we can go to underground hideout or this inconspicuous camp. But let's look at the army first. I think we're still too weak to deal with these demons. Level 4, we're level 3. Looks like, oh, we can recruit some more units. So let's get all these footmen and all these archers. We could go for another general, but I don't think we need that just yet. So let's head up north. And then my main... Whoops. Okay. Let's add these archers together. And then my main army. Let's add the footmen, and then these archers, I'm gonna replace these rangers for now, I think. I think this is okay. Unfortunately, they are the ones with movement, but that's okay. Just gonna put them here. I'm not sure if we're strong enough, but we'll see. Okay, back to the party. Okay, so we can't turn right to check out this underground hideout, probably because there is a river between us and the hideout. So we're just gonna go to this camp. This is the letter that we found. And someone said, hey,
adventures await.
Check me out in this camp. Okay. Oh, someone there. Elven notes. A page from a notebook. The text is written in ancient Elven runic script. Okay. Kreenuk, the aged kobold sitting by the small campfire, greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Kreenuk. I'm all alone here. You may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly with the usual kobold hissing, without the usual kobold hissing. Interesting. Dinner will be ready soon. Who are you? I've already mentioned my name. It's Kreenuk. At your service. The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. Okay. I'm a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too if you are tolerant towards kobolds. He utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean. I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe. Beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races. Interesting. The Crusade has many unusual friends, but even I haven't met anyone like you before. I'm glad to see a kobold in our ranks. Don't get me wrong, I have no intention of marching with the Crusaders' ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use. Wait, and we've got not at the bonfire while they're cooking. Let's see. Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. Or maybe a tiger, depends on your point of view, I suppose. Amalia says don't try to be cute, it doesn't suit you. You, Nini. I'm as charming as they come. Wait, did you hear tolerance? Ah, so you saw through my disguise. Krennic tried to mislead you with sweet words and then ambush you. What? Of course I'm a kobold. Trust me, you're not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I'm not going to rob or kill you. Okay, so they normally speak like snakes and they worship dragons. I'm lucky if representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists. Conversationalists. Okay, so like talkative people, I guess. People who are able to come up with a good conversation. They have to read a lot of books, refine their manners, possess a passing knowledge of classical theatre, and dose themselves in a fine perfume. In my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word. Okay, what's in the note? No, that wasn't the question. The question was it you who left me the note? Of course, who else would it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. So what do you want? I want nothing from you, I'm asking for nothing, I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. How exactly can you help me? With advice. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. The kobold right here has an extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. One more thing I have to offer is this hair after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them, I don't want to get into the details. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter, I stopped eating meat for several years. What's the catch? There's no catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but no more. But my motives are something I would rather not reveal. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I have already told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. I can offer help and ask you for nothing in return, so the question is simple: will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger? Or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? We appreciate any help. I can attack, or I can say I'm not interested. Okay, thank you, I appreciate your help. Even though obviously I don't trust him. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw, while graciously offering the other to you. A strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world won't mask everything in illusion. Okay. Thanks, mate. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend and an ally, but then the scales fall from their eyes and you realize they are actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy, like your friend? It's hard to describe. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? Are you talking about someone specific? Then we have a good response. Those who have lost their way must be saved. We need to help them return to the path of righteousness. Lawful? Every traitor must be executed. There's no other way. Also, I should say executed. Chaotic? I would try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about the real masters, then do whatever that is. I would torture the traitor for days and make them beg for mercy. There is no spice amongst the crusaders. Okay, are you talking about anybody specific? Your question reeks of paranoia. I'm not talking about anyone specific and I'm not implicating anyone. Well, look, we have a rat in the camp, so I am a bit paranoid. Okay, I think I'm okay with this chaotic response here. I would try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about the real masters. What if you have to threaten them with the death of their family, or what if you have to grant mercy to someone truly despicable? You don't have to answer. I can tell by your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. That is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put a noose around their neck. Around their neck. First, learn everything they have to tell you. As for your principles and morality, you better stuff them in your deepest pocket and don't bandy them without good reason. I like your answer. You obviously think with your head and don't just parrot the instructions of others. If we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. The demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by the Scarites from Baphometes, and vice versa. Okay, so they have like 2 different groups that are fighting for influence within the demon ranks. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Okay, where did you learn that? Gossip. The word is an ocean of chatter, and I am quite a skilled fisherman. Interesting. It's highly suspicious that you know so much about these things. Well, that is valuable information. Well, it is valuable information. Of course it is. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. Okay. Thanks. I mean... Or pariah? I don't even know. Anyway, I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like this. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? I don't like telling the story, but it might be useful for you to know. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Alright, what's the story? I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of Colobold success. Okay. It was greedy, aggressive tribe, intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. A leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new all-watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the numbers of lost souls. Okay, it was like that until Urmak came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend knee to hell. So she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. Then we were attacked by neighbors, And at the devil's instigation, epidemics broke. Our slaves rebelled. Um, they came after their former master in the death of night. Okay. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged. Our altars were desecrated. Our warriors were slain in their burrows. Okay. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts level by level. Okay. When we were finally left alone, all we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. Okay, predators. Holy shit. I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. And I can say I'm suspicious about you. I like to know more about you. I have a question about demons. What's their main weakness? They're hostages to their own nature. I buy their nature. Demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry, just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. Interesting. How do you know so much about the demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is, after a rather short encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. I've already heard that. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appear then disappear and later reappear again? Do I need to resort to a platitude such as the weirdest trick can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard anything about anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something that demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. Oh, interesting. He's right. This wound is highly suspicious. I think there may be something wrong about Seker. Um, it's definitely not intended to kill him. I would like to hear the story of your travels. Tell me about your tribe. Yeah, we've already heard that. Have you heard about my powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Canabras just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. Okay, you're too suspicious. I've got suspicions about you. Here we go. I come in friendship, and right away I'm distrusted. So what is that got you worried? Your words are full of mysterious omissions. What can I say? I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions. I keep my mouth shut and the rest of the word at arm's length. Okay, I have nothing to say. Well, that's good. I was starting to worry. I could almost hear the news swinging on the gallows already. Interesting. Okay, well, thanks for the info. We'll keep that in mind. Let's save the game and check out this area. Let's look around and see.
Let us be off.
If there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's all there is.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Okay. So we could move forward, but there are demon armies there. I think we won't be able to go through. Oh no, we can. We can. But we have to sneak past them. Okay, I see. Okay. So we've got these 2 demons, level 9. Not great. Crazy AC, crazy spell resistance, damage reduction. Oh my god. This is gonna be difficult. Let's summon a big frog. Let's use Blair on the horse.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Smite. Negative level, -4. What? Hold person mass. Oh no. Hold person mass. Oh no. Need to buff the horse. That whole person is still okay, we got divine favor.
I'll cut you wide open.
Their spell resistance is pretty crazy.
The
Let's
spirits
give
demand
yourself,
your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
you can give yourself some extra hit points. They are still entangled. With this spell. How long is it gonna last? 1 minute? Wow. Let's use this for hitting. One of the horses is almost dead. I need more power there. Summon more help. What else can you do? I mean, restoration on Sela, because she's got that constitution damage. Okay, our guys are back. Oh, some of them. One of the horses is dead. Okay, we need to start hitting Fluffy. I can use protection from energy, cure serious wounds.
Begone, fiend!
No, that's not what I want. Yeah, let's give him some healing. Camellia. Well, I need to summon more allies. Protection from energy. Let's try this searing light. Okay, good hit there. We're summoning more help. Don't think that did anything. Let's try challenge evil. Let's try this. Why is this guy there? Oh, he's casting something. Where's Nangyo? Haven't finished summoning, what? Oh, she got hit by that whole person again. Never mind then. Fails to overcome spell resistance. Okay, well, that's not great. What else can we do? We can do protective luck. Bit of luck, I mean. Fluffy. Can keep healing him with Lay on Hands. This guy is still, surprisingly, he is still, he's gonna die now. Let's do protection from evil. Okay, you need to like haste. Oh, it's works on all allies. Let's keep running.
Cover me, all right?
Sneak attack, miss. Sucks.
Fall!
Into the fray!
Need to. Okay, one down. Let's use some healing now. Blink. I think I need that right now. Let's try Bone Shaker. Alright, healing is coming. Nangyo is. Maybe we need more healing. Oh, let's use Lay on Hands. Okay, nice healing there. Let's use more spells. Good Lay on Hands. What can we do now? This is how these fights are gonna look like now. This chaotic. Let's try Arrow of Law. No, actually, let's not try Arrow of Law. Let's try Holy Smite. I think Bone Shaker
Stab you or
missed.
zap you? Why not both? Distract them for me.
Let's try this Sense Vitals. Need more healing for sure. I can just start attacking. I'll let Camellia move away. I think well, I'll have to rest after every fight if that's the case. Let's use Thorn Body.
Time to share your treasures.
Iron Hands. Let's use this Touch of God. Let's try this. Fail. Oh, let's try this. Touch of God. I don't think anything that we use works on him. Remove blindness. Anybody blind? No. I can cast Bull Strength on Secker. Touch of God. Let's do some healing. Ace.
This will leave a bruise.
Okay. Good healing. Iron Hands. Touch of God again.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
It's not much more that we can do. Phantasm Killer. Let's try that. Okay, Touch of God. Phantasm Killer fails to overcome spell resistance. I really need, like, on this difficulty I'll need way more to overcome their resistances by the looks of it. So like Protective Luck, Close to Heavens, zero damage. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can do. Let's try Blindness. She got hit with a critical hit. Let's heal her again. Lay on hands. I mean, the healing is powerful, like, but like, I can't. There we go. Okay, well, these fights are gonna be long for sure. Long and unfair.
Let us be off.
Maybe I need to, like, reset my build before. I think I remember watching a video somewhere that said you can
Let's move.
change your build. Well, I think we'll have to rest soon. Heaven's Edge. I stopped. We've got a few fatigued party members now, so we will have to rest. Protective rituals, camouflage, night watch. I'm gonna do hearty meal.
You'd like Sopu. Caravans, traders from all over Galarian. The city's always noisy with people speaking in a dozen different languages.
And you traded it all for some armor and the world wound? You paladin types are an odd bunch, and no mistake.
Okay, success. So we really need a way. Heaven's Edge. Party. Oh. Wait, where is party management? Here. It will take 1 day and 12 hours. Oh my god, that's fine. In the meantime, my army. I mean, come on. I think I may be able to do this now. No. I won't. There's a level 3 army here. Okay. These guys can stay where they are. Let's enter Heaven's Edge. What do we need to do here? While the word burns, go to Heaven's Edge. The sight of numerous gruesome deaths is soon to become the heart of fun and revelry. The Count wishes to celebrate his birthday. Okay, I remember that. So he'll be celebrating his birthday, and I will snoop around with this Inquisitor.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the Abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
There he is, Hawkblade. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really, I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversation with his acquaintances, two people noted that he never speaks of Nestrin, the priest of Iomede, who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he mentioned Nestrin in his speech. You told me that you tried to find out if anything odd happened to Diren over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, objects moving by themselves, candles going out. It could be their imagination. It is very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole Mendev knows the story about the three drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roofs of Canabres after a party at the Count's house. Okay. What I'm trying to say that any fluctuations in residual magic at this house are not all surprising. There was the matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterwards, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. Interesting. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also his employ. What? Nobody really wanted to delve too deep in this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats, but there was one disturbing fact about it all. And I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Hey, don't I have, like, heads cut off in my... Yeah, cut off heads started to appear in my inventory. The bandits, yes. I wouldn't have noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incidents. I remember that we found several headless bodies of guests and demons. My companions have been finding severed heads amongst their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Diran joined the party. That is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It's crucial that we find exactly what happened at that tragic feast. What do we need to do? I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. I want you to distract the master of the house. Okay. How do I do that? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow. Or you can take a look around. Perhaps there is something that can help us. Okay, I understand. Good luck, soldier. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out and maybe show you something. Okay. Let's... The decorative plants are in a miserable state. They've been neglected for many years. Some alcohol. Wine may be used to distract him. Okay, good. I knew I would need alcohol.
Follow me.
Nothing else here. Can't go there.
March on.
Why are the horses always with us? All these guys are drunk. Let's speak to Camellia first. There's a door there. This estate could be remade into a formidable defense outpost.
Onwards.
There's a knowledge check. There are occasional traces of other masonry and foundations. It looks like the building was reconstructed several times. Wait, what's going on?
Let us be off.
Where's the sound of fight? Oh, we can go and check inside, but let's talk to him first. I've always considered myself an Este, I don't even know what it means. Not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I would pour myself a glass of 100 years old wine, sit in the front row and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin for was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become the companion of a hero chosen by Iomade? Perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. What do you want to do then? Dance a waltz on Dresden's ramparts with a charming courtesan? Sounds worthwhile to me. Wow. Tell me more about Heaven's Edge. This estate was truly a beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the World Wound, so my ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. Activate the fire suppression system to distract the count. I'd gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there is not much to see here. I didn't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard, the great hall, and a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them except perhaps the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. Not sure if it's still functioning though. You do remember that you're still my attaché of plenipotentiary something. I demand a report of all your work so far in half an hour. Let's just ask this first. Why did you decide to throw a party with such tragedy? I don't have a feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun in a spectacular meadow in full bloom, and then you barged to pour a bucket of ice cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to the celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I would rather match your courtesy and put it bluntly. I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. Wait, what? He wasn't happy with that. Well, before we return, let's check out what's inside.
Let's move!
He wasn't happy with what we said. Could use that fire suppression system. You did your part, thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. Okay, that counted as distraction, so that's fine. Countess Arande. The hum of voices, laughter and music fills your mind, then the visions come. Fragmented and hazy at first, before eventually coalescing to reveal a single face. It's a woman of stunning heaven beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Diren is obvious. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. Hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me. Because on this day, my only precious, sometimes arrogant but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually a reflection of their parents' caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and the man of the honor as well? A new face appears. It is the handsome old man with strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Diren had an utterly angelic appearance. His stable manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Countess Arande, I'm sure... I think that's... I don't know. I am sure the revered Nestrine only wanted to hug you and offer you this, his best wishes on your birthday. What's this noise? Okay, so that is Lily too. We've seen her before. The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In this vision, a Lily too appears before the guests of the estate and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. Oh, so Lilitu is not a name. It's a demon type. A Lilitu. Okay. The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too? What do you want, spawn of the abyss? I've done everything I wanted to. Doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon, you'll all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want. But they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. How I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. She finishes her speech with an air kiss to Diren, making him freeze, and she disappears. The first appearance of the disease on the Lilitu, one of many sisters of the accursed Minago. Okay. So far everything I've seen matches the official version of the events. Who are the people in the vision? Countess Silena Arande was Diren's mother and one of the most beautiful women in history of Mendef. She was an Asimar, just like her son. The old man is esteemed cleric Nestrine, our Khan's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintances with him, so I can tell you anything more than that. I didn't recognize the others, but Diran told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and the cousin's wife. Surely the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and these plagues struck very fast indeed. We must find out what happened next. What now? I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms. Please check if anyone is there and distract them if need be. Okay.
We should move.
West wing. He's there. What are you doing here? Olgif, what are you doing here? I just saw a portrait of Diran's mom. Okay.
Follow me.
The door is sealed and looks like it hasn't been opened in a very long time. He's in the room. I wonder if I just should go there or... The door is sealed.
March on.
The door is sealed. Okay, we have to go and speak to him now.
Onwards.
Countess Silena Nevia Dara Arande, with her infant son Diran, or Darren. Unlike typical aristocratic portraits, this one depicts a younger mother having fun with her child on a seesaw. Oh yeah. Engraved lucky braces. Okay, good. Got these 1,000 revolutions. The Legend of Pathfinder. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, what's that? Scrolls. Loot. Stories told us by spirits, the knight with harrowed hands. Canabra's Medium Alliance Publishing.
Let us be off. Check that out.
It seems there's a hidden cache inside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decoration.
Let's move.
Okay. What is this room? Just around the room. I told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they choose. I think you should return to your guard. That seems okay. So I can try and persuade him to dance with Camellia, Sela, Solciel. Solciel could Draw a portrait of him, a nude. What? What? I think this is the most reasonable thing to say. How I love that patronizing tone of yours. I can't remember the last time anyone attempted to chastise me for impropriety. Perhaps you're right. I shall return to the Great Hall immediately to avoid having to listen to any other invaluable comments on my behavior. What a dick. Right, Hawkblade. The vision might be rather difficult to watch. Let's see. Young Diran stands motionless by the countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. How did you get here? Looking closer, it's a disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims that this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. We need help. Canabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. No, who else? They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If it reaches Canabras, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocence, he says. You're ill, mother. You are dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabras. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I must please my dearest, don't lose hope. Okay, her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canabras in search of help because Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of this flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. He made the right choice. There was no other way. All lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? Well, let's give a good response. I also kind of agree with that. The magnitude of potential disaster made him to do so, or perhaps it was a matter of his dignity. No one wants to be responsible for wiping out an entire city. I've never been in his position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I would like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it. Well, getting more and more difficult. How can I get rid? I need everybody to leave the hall. There's a feverish gleam to Diran's eyes. Okay. Hello there. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? Are you having any fun? Not even a little bit? I mean, I don't know, he gets angry no matter what we say. Let's just say I'm having the time of my life. At least someone here is having fun. Let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we are on the very border with the world would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. It seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? Oh, what? I just realized I don't have a report on your career plans for the next 3 years. The more I observe you, the clearer it becomes that you're hiding something or trying to run away from something. Drinking contest? That's Archias, the tried and trusted method of salvaging a dull party. I am ready, but who's my competition? Oh, Sela. Yes, sir, Commander. Dear and my boy, you've still got time to back out. Okay. What do you do if I win? Are you going to cry and pray to Iomedes for an alcohol resistance aura? Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. Okay. That was just a little warm-up. The fear of your inevitable defeat has already got the better of you. Okay, next round. Oh, I need to cheer on him. He needs to, like... Wait. Wait. Is this some reverse psychology? I think I'm confused now. I'm really confused. Right. Come on. Drink. Are you ready for another round? To whom should I dedicate this glorious feat? Okay, yeah, go on. Next round. To my dearest loyal cousin. His head feels funny now. Good, good. My grandfather, or maybe my great-grandfather, put this little bottle in the family cellar. I allowed for scion of all illustrious line to save face and finished in a tie. I don't feel very well. Let's go back outside. I need to get some fresh air. Okay, good. Got all these bottles. Alright, get out. Okay. Hawkeye. Do your thing. Lily 2. A ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a rasping crackle that makes Diran huddle even deeper into the corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you, I'll give you... Nestrin! The booming voice of an old man dressed in Iomedes robes shakes the walls of the hall. Get away from him, demon! Let the boy by the blades of the inheritor, you touch him... By the blades of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You pathetic old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? You guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean and sweet. Diran, he starts laughing and says, we'll see about that. Hawkblade turns towards you in astonishment. Droplets of sweat glisten on his temples. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of a supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together, the magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I will try again to read it. I continue. Give me a moment to focus. I'll try to channel my visions. What's going on? Ryot's muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is taking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me, can you save me, he says. The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new emotion. Hell brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret. Otherwise, death, death, death. The gruesome images swell through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Nestrin stretched out his shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric. Dear, wait, the thing you're about to let loose is even worse than demons. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn, he says. And this is what he did. Yo. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Do you now understand what happened? Well, are you alright? Let's be nice. The strains, the emotions, they overwhelmed me, and make me faint like an agitated youngster. It's nothing really. Okay. What happened here 10 years ago? Explain for detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an inquisitor, it is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, is still here. Oh, now I'm scared. I don't know what exactly this creature is. I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there is no obvious signs of possession. It's looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Does he know about all this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey us? Help in exchange for a secret death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway with anyone knowing. This is what made Diren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion at the Heaven's Edge. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and is still here. All this time it has been watching through the eyes of the Count. Had it for instance wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act. Or its interests lie in some other sphere. Did the Other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame? Not everyone, just Nesrin, his paladins, and the few remaining guests. Damn it. I know that it was the work of a mysterious, omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago. I didn't check everything personally, and those who did failed to sense that something was wrong. Could the other be the reason why companions kept finding several heads amongst their belongings back in Canabres? It seems likely. I am almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count. I do apologize, that was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during Canabre's slaughter, or perhaps they provoked the other in some other way. I don't know. We have to do something. I must make a crucial decision despite... Ooh. First and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you so sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people on Golarion. You, me, and the Count. And that means it gives you a crooked smear. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out what we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We don't know what it is and what exactly the scope of its power is. We do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives on the Inquisition in order to find out exactly what we are dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation of the Count himself. What? Are you crazy? Do you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that may explode at any moment? I'm afraid that you won't be able to hide the consequences when the bomb does explode. What are you going to do with Direns himself? At the very least, he is guilty of letting the other enter our world. I'm a lot more concerned about the other, but when we find a way to get rid of this entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the other by himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse to offer, or would it have led to his immediate death? Every detail is important. Okay, I agree with that. Well, no promises made here. It's your choice, Commander. Just let me remind you again, be careful. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else may raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need so desperately. Farewell, may the light of Ayamari guide your path, and I will try to keep your path to triumph clear of any unwanted guests.
March on!
I mean, okay. This is creepy. This is creepy as hell. Well, we can leave now.
Onwards! This is my path.
I remember you. Okay, well, I guess we can leave this place now. I don't think there's anything else to do here for now. For now. Hmm. Well,
Let us be off.
bit creepy, but okay. Right. My army. Oh. My army can't move. These guys are here again. I want to get rid of them first. I don't want to fight against them, so skip one day. Now we will fight. Let's use this first. Weaken them. Morale bonus there. Throw a big rock. 17, that's pretty good. Oh, I should have moved. Just wait. Let's use bless. Okay, we are way stronger than this guy. These guys are so bad. Okay, I think no one should die from this fight. Yep. All replenished. The cultists protected their caravan of valuable supplies. So to the death, but Crusaders prevailed. It seemed that the demon worshippers plundered the treasures from nearby Sarkonian ruins. 1500 points. Okay, really good. What's in here? Incubi. A lot of them. Well, let's try. See how it goes. I could get another general now. Probably what I need to do. Damage reduction, crushing despair. Critical strike. Will this work on them? Sorry, flare. Let's try. Oh. Whoa! What the hell? Holy crap. Okay, we may be too weak. Okay, he made a saving throw there. I mean, there. Commander is just too powerful. Okay, well. It's level 3 versus level 5, so I guess that's why. Well, never mind then. We could try and defeat those guys over there, or these guys first. Okay, that's not what I meant. Not what I meant. What the hell? Okay, I need to go here and here. There we go. These guys should be more on my level. Oh, this skill is really annoying. Try some healing. Leave my archers alone. Wait, my bad. Let's heal the archers. again. I think they can attack. Oh, I think they have like disarm or something, right? Stunning attack. The unit attacks the target for 1 round. Yeah, okay. I can still use this actually. The Scary slaves fought fearlessly and relentlessly like insects swarming around the flame without any awareness of what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they had been fighting for. For many years, the old salt mines had provided the local alchemists with their most valuable ingredients. Okay. We're gonna level 5, level 2 here. That should be easy. Great damage. Dead. Don't think they... Yeah, that's not gonna work on them. Whoops! I didn't mean to move there. My bad. Okay, done. Okay, finance points 2000. I'm not gonna read these anymore because they don't seem that important. We are too weak for these. I think we need to deal with these guys. And I'll probably just buy these Hell Knights. Do that. In terms of my party, how can I get there? I can't go through. Okay. Make it to Dresden. And I need to do this before for the end of this chapter. I will need to get rid of these guys. There's a level 7 there, level 4. Hmm. Level 5, level 4, level 6. Okay. Um. Well, let's head back to our camp.
Let us be off.
$24,500 gold. I don't think so.
Let's move.
Let's sell some of these useless items. $38,000 gold is pretty good. 38,000 is pretty good. Let's talk to him and see if there is like a new option. I'm feeling characteristically pensive right now. Or rather, I'm finding it rather difficult to put my thoughts into words today. I'm trying to understand something. We've been traveling together for a while now. What's your opinion of me? You're an arrogant, egoistical brat, and I don't seem like it's going to change anytime soon. You can change and become a better person. You don't get anyone close. There may be a good reason for that, but you can always count on me if you ever need any kind of support. You are a useful tool. I know the truth about you. Well, I'm not sure if I want to say that. I'm just gonna say this. There may be a good reason. I'm gonna give him a hint, okay? I'm not gonna say it like I know, but if you need support, I'm here. Have you any terrible, have you any idea how terribly insipid you sound? Throw in some extra nonsense like you can, oh, he's not, okay, well, do I know why I ask you that? Because the answer to the question, what do you think about me, usually reveals more about the one doing the answering than the one doing the asking. Now, what are you thinking? Let's proceed to the usual small talk. Let's say, do you want to talk about your past? I've been thinking a lot about what happened since our visit to Heaven's Edge. Do you want me to write a detailed report? You are the commander of the crusade, not my personal biographer. Why do you need this boring trivia? Your personal questions. What do you hate the most? What do you cherish the most? You don't seem especially keen on helping people, but your knowledge of healing is truly impressive. What prompted your interest in that? Okay. If you really want to try everything life has to offer, you also have to understand how to deal with its consequences. Okay. Do you enjoy being mean to everyone? Yes, of course. What do you hate the most? The feeling of helplessness, the lack of control over my own life, and onion rings, of course. Something along the lines of not me. Okay, well. I have no more questions. I should go. Well, we'll just do the Inquisitor do whatever he needs to do. Kinda trust him, I
Follow
guess.
me.
For now.
March on.
Anavia's gone from my tent. Don't think I need resting. Or maybe I do. Where's the other horse? Oh, they're both there, just with 1 health. This is fine. Let's try this. Okay, I just have to carry on with my army. Let's go back all the way here. Skip a day. Gonna buy some more Hell Knights. Oh, they have to meet like here. Skip a day. Okay, we should be big enough now. Start with this. Okay, good morale. That's exactly what we want to see. Just bless. Try to move away. Okay, good, good. It's going excellent so far. Do some healing. Another one dead. Excellent. Now we've got our artifacts. And that quest is complete. One level as well. So, marksmanship. All ranged units in the army have a +2 bonus to damage per level. Siege mastery. So I've got this. This is a siege ability. This is a siege ability. So stone throw and flare. I think this is fine. So let's take siege mastery. I could buy some more Hell Knights, but not right now. Well, we have to go back here and deal with these guys. Whether we like it or not. So what are those items that we found? Breastplate +2. 8 armor class. 3 armor penalty check. Gain spell failure chance dexterity. Enhancement +2. Okay, it's better than what we have. I don't think you're gonna be tanking, so I think this could be better. That makes you quicker somehow. Weird. Medium armor. Okay, this is good for you actually. Wait, what? Where is Ember? Oh. This is not my full party, okay. Anyway. These braces allow their wearer to cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity. Well, you can have that. Really? No one for this? Okay. Anyway. Skip a day. What was the other thing that we picked up? Crest of Malander Linz, the Fallen Knight. Okay. Not sure what this is for, but our only quest now is banner over the citadel, so we just need to make our way to Canabras. Dead. Ah, are you kidding me? All my archers gone. Is this a joke? Zero damage. It's probably one of these debuffs. This guy and his spells are just too good. How many times can he cast? Because that's a bit crazy. Okay, I can't do that. I think before that we can go and try fighting with these guys. Also, we now have more available units. Yeah, 20 more Hell Knights, I'll take that. Let's move. Should I wait? Or am I going to be okay? May not be okay against this guy. I may not be okay. Holy crap. Whoops. Right, this looks a bit better. Well, let's try and deal with these guys first. Level 4. Okay, these guys are like weak. Bless. These guys are so weak. Maybe I need to try somebody else. Okay, good victory here. Treasure, Magician's Ring. +5 competence bonus on all use magic device skill checks. And increases the save these difficulty class against all spells of the illusion school by the wearer 2. I'm not sure if you're the best for that. I'll give it to Ember. But like, so what I'm thinking is, she already has +14 here. Does she need more than that? I don't really sure. I'm not sure if he does. If she does. Ember is gonna be strong with that use of magical device as well, so I think it's could be on anyone really. It's a level 6 army. Ash Giants. Let's try this level 5 army first. that hurt. What is that power? Protective slime. Unit deals acid damage to the enemy. Okay. Oh no. This is so annoying. Let's just run away. Okay, these guys are done. He can't attack. Oh, we could use healing. Definitely not an easy fight. I need to keep hitting. He won't do anything. Okay, we'll need more healing. casualties here, but not much I can do. Other than use more healing. Okay, well now we're weaker. But let's get these guys up. Okay, this is better. I honestly don't think we can beat these guys. But I can try this army here. They don't have a general, so... Flare. Okay. Goddamn archers. Sharpshooters. These guys are done. It's time to use healing. Okay, these guys are like super easy. Dead. Oh, that morale is good. Okay, excellent. There's another level 4 army here. that we should deal with fairly easily. Archers are gone. I hate when they do that. Yeah, this is so annoying. Okay, times for some healing perhaps. Low morale now. It's not good. Not what we want to see. Now they should be done. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon mines outside Dresden. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guard knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully his offensive will catch Dresden unaware. Okay, good. And we got some energy points, material, finance. Right. Now there's this army, which may be a bit too difficult right now. Can't even go there. That's weird. Let's travel to this location. Failed to sneak
We
past
will
enemies.
be victorious.
Okay. The horse is almost dead. try healing it.
Into the fray!
Even these random encounters are fucking difficult now.
Retreat is not an option.
No glory without risk!
Forwards!
Why are you charging? Oh no. You're charging my caster, which is not ideal. Okay. She managed to run away. Which is good. Let's use cleave. Fluffy is dead. Try and use some healing. Successful healing. Good, good. Let's try this now. Try prayer now. To heal yourself. What happened to our spell? Let's try it one more time. Okay, prayer. Skeletons are here, which is nice.
Begone, fiend!
What can you do? Let's try this holy smite. But maybe not on him, maybe on him. Right, one down. But Sekar is almost dead. Which is not ideal. Let's use this healing.
Kneel before me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Not sure if I want Camellia to be here, but
The light take you!
whatever. Use some more of these spells. Try this. No. Do another cleave. You can use some healing here on him. He's blinded, only for 2 seconds though. Okay, dead. Healing.
Pain is excruciating.
Even these random encounters on the road are dangerous now on this difficulty. What can you do?